Welcome back to Genetics with Mrs. Klein. The topic of today's video is codominance. Just like incomplete dominance, codominance is another variation on Mendel's law of dominance. Codominance occurs when more than one allele for a trait is dominant. In this case, there are no recessive alleles, and both dominant alleles are shown in an organism's phenotype. One example of codominance occurs in cattle. In cattle, big R homozygous can give us a red or brown phenotype. Homozygous WW gives a white cow, but the heterozygous organism RW gives a both red or brown and white phenotype, and it's not mixed like the red, pink, and white example from incomplete dominance. Instead, we see both distinct white and brown patches displayed when we see codominance. In codominance, we still have three different genotypes, just like we do in traditional dominant recessive alleles. The difference is we represent them with two uppercase letters, in this case also two different uppercase letters. So in this example, big R equals red, big W equals white, and then big R, big W equals red and white together. And again, we call that in cattle, we call that a roan. Let's try an example together. Let's cross a roan cow and a white bull. So remember, roan is R, W, and for white, that would be W, W. So here we would have R, W, R, W, 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 and W, W. Let's go ahead and fill out our genotype ratios. So we're going to have R and W, 2 out of 4, and W, 2 out of 4. Now let's apply that to our phenotypes. So remember, RW gives us roan for 2 out of 4, and WW will give us white for 2 out of 4. Let's try another example of a brown or red cow and a roan bull. So remember, for brown or red, we would have big R, and for roan, that would be R and W. Let's fill in our Punnett square. All right, let's do our genotype ratios. So in this case, we would have R, 2 out of 4, and R, W, 2 out of 4. For our phenotypes, remember that RR gives us that brown or red appearance, and RW gives us the roan, the red and white splotched appearance. Again, that is 2 out of 4. Let's do one last example together. We're going to cross a roan cow and a roan bull. Remember that roan, the splotched red and brown, is RW and RW. So if we fill in our Punnett square, that will be RR. This will be RW. This will be RW. This will be WW. For our genotype ratios, we will have RR, 1 out of 4, RW, 2 out of 4, and WW, that should be a 1 out of 4. My mistake. All right, let's do our phenotypes. So big R would give us red or brown, 1 out of 4. RW will give us the roan. Remember, that's the splotched red and brown, 2 out of 4. And the WW will give us white. That will be 1 out of 4. Now it's time to practice on your own. Complete the questions on page 17 about scales in fish. Once you have completed that, you may go and check your answers to see how you did.